Raise your hands if you've ever said,
I didn't get selected because my English was so weak.
and if you did, then you need to watch this video. So most candidates think that they need flawless English to crack their interviews. But that is the biggest myth. In reality, it's the small communication mistakes that you are making, like your tone, your energy, your pauses, that are costing you your interview and your job. But don't worry, today your fresher coach Ushita in this episode of Freshers GPT is going to fix all of that for you with just these 7 simple and easy to implement tips. So let's get started.
Sorry ma'am, my English not good.
Tip number 1, never apologize for your English. Now this is the worst way you can start your interviews. By telling this, you're actually telling the interviewer that you are not confident in yourself. So even if your English is weak, never highlight it as a problem because the recruiters are looking for confidence in an interview and not perfect language skills. So what you need to do instead? See, even if you make a small grammar mistake, don't worry. Just keep on going with your answers because most recruiters won't even notice. And if you are struggling to find a word or maybe structure an answer, then rephrase it using very simple sentences rather than pausing awkwardly in between your answers. And always try to use positive body language like maintaining eye contact, smiling, nodding, and always keeping a straight posture. Tip number 2, stop memorizing your answers like a robot instead of understanding them. Now, I've seen many freshers think that they can cover up their weak English by memorizing all the answers. Bad idea. Because the moment an interviewer will ask an unexpected question, you will go completely blank. So Aditya, can you tell me about a challenge you faced at work? Now this is you, trying to recall the script, but forgets one line, so panic mode on. See, memorized answers always make you sound very unnatural and robotic, and they also increase your chances of freezing up in the interviews. So what you need to do instead of memorizing the answers, start understanding the structure of your answers, that why a particular question is asked in an interview and what all points you need to keep in mind while answering to it. Use the past, present and future formula to give your answers smoothly. Here's an example. I've always been interested in marketing, and during my college I actively participated in social media campaigns for our fest and helped them increase engagement by 30%, which is your past. Recently I completed a digital marketing course where I worked on real projects and learned SEO, content strategy and paid ads, which is your present. Now I'm actively looking for an opportunity where I can apply these skills in real business environment and contribute to impactful market campaigns, which will be your future. And instead of fearing long answers, break them into smaller parts so that it is easy for you to speak and also it is easy for the interviewer to understand them. So start with 1-2 sentences and gradually build your confidence in answering the long questions. And use the STAR method for your storytelling based answers, which stands for situation, task, action and result. So basically in this you will firstly present a situation in front of the interviewer, a situation or a problem, then explain what task you had to do to handle that situation and accordingly what action you took and then what was the result of your action, and you will be good to go.
My name is Aditya. I'm very passionate. I'm very hardworking, and I'm really good at working with people. And I really need this job.
Tip number 3, speak slowly and use natural pauses. Now this is one of the most common mistakes that every candidate makes. Whenever they are nervous about their English, they either tend to speak too fast or completely freeze. See, rushing through answers makes you fumble more and sound very underconfident. And when freshers lack in English, they fill their answers with words like
Actually, basically, what I mean is here.
Now what you need to do here is take small pauses in between instead of using fillers. See, it's completely okay to take a 2 to 3 seconds pause before starting a new point. It sort of gives more clarity to your answers. And you can always ask to repeat the question if you didn't understand. See, I've seen freshers mostly hesitate in asking to repeat the question. But you need to understand that it is much better than giving a wrong or an unstructured response to a question just because you didn't understand it in the first place. Replace your fillers with transition phrases to buy yourself time. That's a great question. If you don't mind, can I take a moment to think about it? I believe the best way to answer this question is okay, so to explain it simply, I would say, yeah, sure, here's what I think. See, by controlling fillers, you sound more structured even if your English is not fluent. And always keep in mind to slow down your speed while giving your answers. This makes you sound more composed, clear, natural, and professional. So Aditya, can you tell me about your achievements?
Yeah, I worked on this project and it was okay.
Tip number 4. Use the right tone and energy. No, I've seen many candidates speaking too softly in the interviews just because they think that this makes them look too polite and professional in front of the interviewer. But this is not true. See, a weak tone basically signals lack of confidence and non-clarity, which is a red flag for the interviewer. And your energy, it defines the entire mood of the interview. So if you're keeping it low or dull, then the interviewer will think that you are maybe not passionate or not interested in that role, or maybe you just don't need it. So always keep your body language, your tone and your energy confident, conversational and engaging. Trust me, it will help you to stand out from the entire competition. Yeah, sure. I recently worked on a project where we improved the efficiency by 20% and it was a great learning experience for me. Now, how you can do this? Practice reading out loud, and this has always been my tip to all the freshers, that always keep your body language free. It should not be restricted because that gives a very dull look to your personality. Record yourself and analyze the tone of your voice, and also try smiling slightly while giving your answers. It naturally improves your tone and also gives a very fresh mood to the interviewer. Tip number 5. Start training your brain to think in English. One of the biggest reasons that candidates struggle in speaking English is that they think in their native language first and then translate that into English in their mind. Now this slows them down and makes them fumble more. So the game-changing trick here is to start training your brain to think in English. Now how you can do this? Practice narrating your day or your daily life activities in English, either in front of a friend or a mirror or internally in your mind. I was feeling low today, so I made myself some coffee. I have a very important meeting today. I need to prepare for this interview well. Speak at least 10 sentences in English daily. Again, either in front of a mirror or with a person you are comfortable with. Try translating your basic, I'd say extremely basic and simple thoughts into English every day. This will help you to develop English fluency very naturally. Tip number 6. Never ignore the power of written communication. Now, many candidates focus only on their spoken English, but forget the power of written communication like emails and messages. See, if your spoken English is weak, strong written communication skills can also impress your recruiters. Now, what you need to do here is use Grammarly and multiple AI tools that are available to us today to recheck your emails before you send them. Write clear and professional emails for follow-up. And if you're someone who's struggling with email writing, you can use a simple template like this. Subject: thank you for the interview opportunity. Dear interviewer's name, thank you for your time today. I really enjoyed learning about the company name and the job title. I'm really excited about the opportunity and hope to contribute to your team soon. Looking forward to your feedback. Best regards, your name. Now this leaves a positive impression on the interviewer even if your English wasn't perfect. Tip number 7. Focus more on your non-verbal communication. See, whatever you are not good at during the interview, you can always compensate that with a good and strong body language and the right tone of voice. So always maintain constant eye contact. It shows that you are confident. Keep smiling during your answers. It helps to cover your nervousness. Maintain a good posture. Avoid slouching or leg shaking or rubbing your hands during your answers. It gives a very bad impression. And always remember to use more of hand gestures while giving your answers. See, because no matter what language you are using to convey your answers, till the time they are mixed with strong hand gestures and natural body movements, it will help you to express yourself in the best possible way and you will be good to go. And as per a research, body language contributes to 65% of your impact in any conversation. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of this. Because even if your words, your language or your grammar is not perfect, your body language is something that can keep you ahead of your competition. And that's it. Now we come to the end of this video. And as I always say, if you guys found this video helpful, if you guys learned something new from this video, then don't forget to put a thumbs up on it. And also let me know in the comments what are the mistakes that you have mostly made in all your interviews and what you have also learned from this video. And also don't forget to share this video with your fellow fresher friends or any candidates who are appearing for their interviews right now, or who are nervous about their English, or maybe they just need to watch this video and maybe they can benefit from it. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also let me know in the comments what are the other topics that you want me to cover in my upcoming videos. I do get a lot of requests regarding communication skills videos on English speaking skills, and I am working on a few concepts. Hopefully they'll be out for you very soon. And till then, keep following along all my content on YouTube. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep learning and keep growing. Bye.